I think the broadest challenge is around attribution. I think what we have today in front of us is the acknowledgement that consumer consumption habits have shifted away from how we all used to consume media 2 or 3 years ago. And I think unless with that comes a streamlined analytic approach to all the different cross-channel behaviors that we're trying to keep in touch with, I think we don't fully take advantage of what is out there. So one of the things I focus on is trying to make the link between all the different channels that are out there and making sure that if we're going to acknowledge that people are going from place A to place B to place C, that we don't just look at what they do last, that we look at what is going on throughout the entire experience across different channels and across different properties to see what is truly making an impact and making sure that every impression is counted to some degree. If you take a look recently in the news about Google and AOL and some other big properties buying attribution companies, I think what you're seeing is they recognize that the old way of monetizing their business is not going to be as profitable as it was for them in the past. And as everyone now talks about the abilities to utilize their platforms across different devices and different channels, if they don't find ways, like I said, to link all these behaviors together, I think we're sort of on a fool's errand of making sure that we acknowledge that everybody's doing things differently. But if we count things the way we've been counting it for the past 5 years, I'm not sure that it really closes the loop. I'm not as interested in just taking current spots and moving them, which I think is the easiest way to do it. I think what we need to do is we need to use this video strategy as part of a holistic strategy and say, as we're gathering all this information about people, about their consumption, about their what most interested in, about them as an individual, about their site behavior, delivering the type of video content that speaks specifically to them. If we know that you've engaged with a certain type of site and then you've left, or a certain piece of content, how can we pick up that message and then continue that conversation with you through a video ad that I think has a far deeper level of engagement, allows you to share, potentially to get involved with the brand and ask questions, and just to get the type of information in a richer, more deeper way than you can in other places. I think there are new technologies out there that allow you to actually, if the starting point is that people are doing multiple things at the same time, they're watching TV, they have their tablet in their lap, to just run an ad on that device, I don't think is the full potential of it. To be able to actually engage with that ad, go to the brand, get more information about the brand, potentially look at a specific product, customize a product that you may want to look for, and then bring it full circle so that you actually have a full cross-channel experience with the brand, I think is the most important.